In my other videos, how to make curtains, I've shown you how you can insert these curtain weights in pockets, saving you from actually stitching it in, because they're like buttons that you stitch in the old-fashioned way. But now you don't need to do that. So what I'm going to show you is how to make your pockets and get them ready for when you're making your curtains. You've got a supply of these waiting for you. So I'm going to show you now how to do this. Then this is a tip for the day. Here I've already got one that I've already started, and that's when I came with the idea I better show you properly. So let's move this aside for a second, and we have a strip of fabric which is folded. You can do any size you like. Now is I've stitched that end already up to save time. So what we do now is we continuously make pockets. So we measure the distance between and continue making pockets. Now we've done that, so what we do now is we make a little pocket which is 1/4 inch wide, so that you've got room to separate it and cut them. And then once again we'll make another pocket for the weight, and from these pockets you can get probably 1, 2, 3, 4 out of this fabric. So let's move this aside to one that I've started earlier. As you can see, I've inserted the weights in there, so there's little pockets, there's opening at each one of these. So you open it up and you put a weight inside. You just drop it in to each one of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I think I've got 9 here already. So what I do now is I'm going to close these up. There's no point in me back stitching because I'm going to cut. So that's now trapped inside, so it can't come out. They're trapped. But what we're going to do now is we're going to do another stitch line, like railroad lines, noughts and crosses. So we'll do another line. The reason for that other line is so that I'm able to separate, cut a hole in between, cut them apart. Right, so now I'm going to insert more to form another line, hence doubling up. And you can do as many of these as you wish. The bigger the lining, the more you do. So this is curtain lining that I'm using, and curtain lining goes in between all types of fabric. Now I've got them all in. Now I'm going to close it up again. Making sure that the machine doesn't stitch over the curtain weights. And if the machine does go over the curtain weights, well, this machine can handle it anyway. So now that I've done that, now I'm going to cut them and separate them. And all we do, each one, you can see now, they're all trapped. They're not going anywhere. So what we do now is separate them. And there we have our pockets. And then you just stitch this, hand stitch into the hem of your curtain, or you machine stitch. I normally machine stitch it. But today's curtain that I'm making is interlining, so I'm going to hand stitch these in. And there we have it. I have a supply of curtain weights now in my pockets, and all I do is just stitch these on, and that's all it is. And they sit in my cookie jar waiting for me to use them until I run out. I'd make some more. Just a plain fabric. So that is a tip for today. Have fun.